Hey guys, welcome to the morning stretching routine. It's a really basic routine. All you need is a yoga mat. What we're going to be doing in the beginning here, we call a heel sit, feet down. You're going to be sitting on your heels, keep the feet planted downwards. I'm going to open up big deep breaths in, nice deep breath in, a nice deep breath out. From there, I want you to just come up onto your knees, arms open, just big deep breaths in and out. You're not going to be sitting on your heels right now. You're just going to be right up on your arm. Do a little bit of neck rolls. Roll your neck out. Keep those palms nice and open, hands on your side. Nice deep breaths in as we get ready to flow through this routine. Get our bodies and blood flow moving. Nice deep breaths. I want you to take about 10 big deep breaths in. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and go over into a back bend. So you're going to lift your arms up overhead and go right into a back bend. Stretch out that lower back. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths in, bend back, come forward, not too far. Get the lower back and then come on over and do side bends. Grab the top of your wrists with one arm, bend over to the left side, and then bend over to the right side. You're going to be pulling yourself over, really stretch out those sides good. And from there, go ahead and come back onto the mat. Hands shoulder width apart. We're going to go ahead and get into cat-cow. With the cow, you're going to be driving your belly in. The cat, you're going to be driving it in and up. With the cow, towards belly button towards the floor. With the cat, you're going to put the belly button towards the ceiling. Head up with the cow. Head all the way down with the cat. Breathing in and out. Very slowly warm up that spine. And go ahead and sit right back on your heels. Hands now slide forward into our child's pose. Head down, stretching out the lats. Make sure those fingers are nice and wide open, helping us really elongate that spine. If you can even bend to the left side a little bit or to the right side. If you're having a little bit more tightness on one side than the other, you can by all means do that. This is really going to help stretch out the underarms. From here then, we're going to come up and bring our hips down to the floor, to the mat. So your hips should be straight down, right into our Cobra Pose. Here with the Cobra Pose, you're going to make sure that hips are down, planted, feet are not engaged. From there, you're going to go up, push yourself up into our Cobra Pose, really stretching out that spine first thing in the morning is so important. Right from here, you're going to drive back into our downward dog. So you're on all fours, hands a little outside shoulder width, flat. Feet are back. You're driving your hip back, head down. You can pedal your feet to really help with your calves. If you have tight calves, you can't get your feet all the way flattened. You want to pedal them to really get them nice and stretched. The point here, drive through the hands, head down, driving the butt up towards the ceiling. Really getting a great stretch in the posterior chain. Help yourself out. Stretch the calves. You can even lift one leg and put it on the back heel of another to try to push some extra weight down on that foot and really get your calves more stretched out. It's going to make you feel really good. Drive back, head down, chin to chest. We're holding our downward dog position right now. We want to hold this, breathing in and out. Take your time. When you're done, come down nice and slowly onto your knees. And from here, we're going to go ahead and get into our deep lunge. You do not need yoga blocks for this. I like it because I have sensitive knees and I don't like driving it into the mat or the ground depending on how hard it is. You can use a yoga block underneath or a pillow underneath your knee. From here, you're going to raise one leg up to the side of the mat. The other one's going to stay on the block, and you're doing the lizard pose, which is almost like a lunge, but your one leg, the foot's going to be planted down, driving forward in the hips to really help stretch out the front side of that leg that's down. The other one's giving you balance. And from here, I like to sometimes bring my arms behind my back, help stretch out the chest, the back, the shoulders. But the goal here is driving and stretching the hip flexor. So you're driving that knee into the block, down onto the ground, hips forward. You should feel a really nice, good stretch in the front side of your left leg right now, which is that hip flexor that's tight a lot of times from sitting. You can do a back bend, side bends from this position. And then when you're done, you're going to go ahead and switch sides. Yoga block goes on the other side where you can place your knee, feet pointed down. Bring that other leg up into the lunge. And same thing here. You can go ahead and drive that knee down and forward, hips under you, forward, and get a great stretch under your hip flexor. And here you can raise your arms up overhead. Like I said, do a back bend, side bends. What I like to do is a nice slow arms overhead, bring it back behind me, and really stretch out my rotator cuffs and chest from a tough upper body workout. This works great for that. Bring your arms behind you, hold them together, and pull them up. Keep your chest proud and just take big, deep breaths in and out. It's a really good stretch to be doing almost every day. Open up the chest, the lungs, your abs. Stretch out those hip flexors. If you sit a lot every day, you can roll your wrists out here as well. Roll them in and out. Keep breathing in and out. Okay. Next pose we're going to do, you're going to stay right in this position, but you're going to stretch out your hamstrings. So that front leg, you're going to bring it up, and you're going to point your toes up now as you extend your leg and stretch out your hamstrings. You can lean forward. Do not overdo this one. They're going to be pretty tight usually. All you need to do is just move that foot, straighten it out, toes pointed up, and you will feel the stretch as much as you can. And from there, take it to your own intensity on how much you want to lean forward. Try to touch your toes and go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. You can keep that knee on the yoga block. Bring that other leg up now. And then from there, extend the leg out. Make sure that heel is on the ground and your toes are pointed up. Really should get a good stretch in your calves, on the back side of your knee, your hamstrings. And just take it to an intensity that feels good. Don't overdo it. This is a pretty sensitive movement right here. And you'll feel the stretch automatically. Okay. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in and out helps calm the body. Keep your body relaxed and loose. That's what we want here. And for our next pose, what we're going to be doing is a deep lunge. So with this one, it's like the lizard pose, but instead we're going to come off that yoga block. Leg is further out, up towards our arms and shoulders. Back leg is stretched out, fully extended. And then from there, we're going to do a twist up. And then coming back down. You want to breathe in on the twist down, breathe out on the twist up. Really try to open up the spine, get nice flexibility in there. So you're going to be in a deep lunge, back leg fully extended, other leg up by your shoulder, and you're going to be twisting up. So you're going to twist to the same side as the leg that's in front of you towards the shoulder. I want you to do about 5 twists and go ahead and switch sides. Put that yoga block on your knee if you'd like, or a pillow. Bring that other leg up all the way up by your hands on the outside of your hands, right outside shoulder width. Lift that back leg, fully extend it. Go ahead and do your twist to the other side now. Remember, arms, hands nice and open. Reach up, twist your head the same angle that you're bringing your arms up and twisting your torso. Get a really good stretch there. Twisting to the same side as that front leg that's up. Breathing in and out. Control your breathing. After that, we're going to go ahead and take a little relaxation pose into downward dog again. On all fours, drive those heels down, driving through our hands, chin to chest, heads down, driving your butt to the ceiling. This is a great resting pose that we normally do for yoga. And stretching out those hamstrings, which are probably the tightest muscles that we have. After here, go ahead and slowly walk up. I want you to take your feet and walk up to your hands to the top of the mat. And then from there, I just want you to forward fold for a couple seconds. Head down, chin to chest, just forward fold here. Really stretch out. You're touching your toes as far as you can. You can do a slight knee bend and a halfway lift. Stretch out the spine. And that finishes up our morning routine.